Hi, my name is Helen Jennings. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. And if you are new to stamping, new to this card making hobby, then our gorgeous big annual catalogue can be quite scary. So I want to introduce you to its little baby sibling, a little catalogue that has some beautiful things in it that may inspire you to take your first tentative steps in the hobby of stamping. So you can find me on my website www.loveaduckie.co.uk. As I say, I want to introduce you to this little brochure that's called Make Beautiful Things. We'll show you how. Perfect for beginners. So what this little brochure is they brought together little suites of products that you can either buy individually, there's no reason why you can't buy individually, or they've bundled them together to give you a really useful sort of kit of products that you can get home, unpack and start to make beautiful things straight away without having to think too much about what it is that you need. And you'll find on this first beginning page, welcome to Stampin' Up, you've got the little collections. So that's where it talks about these little bundles that they've put together into a collection that you can get. Just use one order number and get everything in that collection. You've got some little tips. You'll find there's some little symbols that show you that there's a video, and if you go to youtube.com/stampingup, you'll find the little videos that help you to use the products that you've got. And it's given you a generic shop code just there for where you can find these products, but as I say, you can also come and shop through me at Love-a-Duckie.co.uk, and I would be delighted to have you as a customer. New to stamping, there's two different sorts of stamps, and it explains a little bit about that just there. One is a cling stamp, which is a red rubber stamp that has got a cling mount on the back, and let's just have a look. So here's a stamp set that is the red rubber with this cling on the back that means it sticks to your block, just as it sticks to my finger. And the other sort of stamps you get are the photopolymer stamps, which are like this. You can see mine have got a little bit stained with use. That happens, but that is not anything to worry about. And here you've got these sort of see-through stamps that again cling to your block. But those are photopolymer stamps. So those are the two sorts of stamps that we supply here at Stampin' Up, and both are excellent quality and will give you fantastic results. So let's have a look at our first little collection, and this first little collection here is the 4 Seasons Floral Cards. So in this little collection they've got this beautiful little stamp set that contains a poinsettia, so you've got your Christmas cards covered, you've got your roses, you've got this beautiful sort of daisy, and I'm not quite sure what to think of this, periwinkle perhaps? It could be whatever you want it to be. And then you've got these 3 little greetings: happy birthday, thank you, for you. So you've got all of your occasions covered in that one little stamp set. So in the bundle you get the stamp set. You can also, if you do the one order code, get your block that you need to put your stamps onto. You'll get this lovely set of card blanks and envelopes with these beautiful lined envelopes that are just ready for you to stamp onto the front of, create a beautiful card, and away you go. You get 2 of these little, what they call stamping spots, so they're like little square ink pads, and one is in Just Jade and one is in Magenta Madness. And then you get this stamping seal, which is a double-sided permanent adhesive roller, and when you get to the end of your roller you can just buy a refill to go in there. So you can see with that little set, you've got your stamp set, you've got your inks, you've got your card bases, you've got your envelopes, you've got your adhesive. You're all set to go. And if you have a look over here, here's some little samples of cards that they've created using those cards and envelopes, that stamp set and that those inks, just all of that little collection to make these beautiful cards just here. You've got your ideas for your tips, you've got your little symbol there that tells this is your coordinated bundle, and you've got your little symbol just there that tells you if you go onto YouTube to Stampin' Up's YouTube channel, you'll find a little video that will explain how they've made up these beautiful cards. So everything you need plus the instructions you need to create some beautiful cards. Our second collection is a cute fruit collection. Beautiful, I love this. Why wouldn't you want a smiley banana? Look at those. Just beautiful. So with this particular bundle, again, you get a stamp set. So you've got your pineapple and your watermelon, and you've got your banana, and you'll notice that the watermelon comes as two separate stamps, so you can stamp the inner piece in one colour and the rind in another. And you've got these circles that you could be using to make like little emojis, but then you can also stamp in these little bits to make kiwi fruit and lemons or oranges or limes or whatever you would like, grapefruit, to make with those. Really lovely stamp set, really versatile. So in this particular bundle you get that gorgeous stamp set, you get a clear block, again a clear block D, you get a whole pack full of Whisper white cardstock, so you get 40 sheets of white card there that you can make card bases out, you can make tags, you can do all sorts of things. And then you get this beautiful Stamping Spots assortment, which gives you a great combination of colours and is a fantastic starting point if you're just starting off stamping. So you'll get a little block in basic grey, Coastal Cabana, which is this sort of bluey green colour, Daffodil Delight, which is the yellow, Flirty Flamingo, which is this pink, Gorgeous Grape, a nice purple, Granny Apple Green is this lovely green, you've got a real red, and then you've got a Shaded Spruce, which is this darker green just here. So you've got everything you need to be able to create beautiful cards, tags, all sorts of things with that fabulous bundle. Again, you've got your bundle code if you want to order everything. You've got your video that you can go and check out, and here you are, you've got some tips just here that tells you about stamping off, so inking it up and stamping, and then stamping a second time without re-inking your stamp to get a different tone. So lots of little tips there as well. So that's the cute fruit. Next up are these fabulous zebras. Now the zany zebras, just brilliant. Now this one is a red rubber stamp, so the other two have been photopolymer. This one is a red rubber stamp, and in this particular bundle, and you don't have to order all of the bundle, this is just if you want it all, you've got one code. You can order any of these as individual items and mix and match between the pages, but if you want it all in this particular coordinated bundle, this collection, you've got this zany zebra stamp set, and you can see the images here. You've got 3 different little zebras going in different directions and leaping around and doing all sorts of wonderful things. You've got your clear block, you've got again a pack of Whisper white cardstock, you've got this tuxedo black memento pad, which gives you is a black ink pad, and you can see if you want a black zebra or you want to stamp your greetings in black, really useful. You get a pack of watercolour pencils with this one, so that you can use those to colour over your sentiments, to colour in your zebras, to make these spots in the background. And then you also get some dimensionals, stamping dimensionals, which are our 3D foam pads. So like this little card here, we've got a card stamped in the background, we're all splodged in the background, and then the little zebra has just been lifted up to give a sort of a bit of a 3D effect. And you can see on quite a few of these, that one, the greeting's been lifted up, this one's been lifted up. That's just have the pencils to use, make a crosshatch in the background. Lots of things you can do with that bundle of goodies with the zebras. Next up, we've got Perfect Party, and this is a beautiful balloon, beautiful floral balloon just here with lots of little flower images to go with it. You've got time to celebrate, to you, hooray. Again, it's a red rubber stamp, and with this one you get your stamp set, you get a clear block E, which is a bigger clear block. You get a little pack of note cards and envelopes. They're really useful, 20 little cards, 20 envelopes, and you get a set of the in colour stamping white markers. Now the lovely thing about stamping white markers is you can use them much as you would an ink pad. So I don't know whether you can see on this stamp just here, they've taken the brush end of the marker and they've just coloured in the stamp. So they've gone direct to stamp and coloured in the pink, the outside pink, and then the greeting bit they've coloured in green before giving it a stamp. So you'll be able to find more tips and more videos on making those cards. But another bundle, but this time with the stamping white markers, and those are in the new in colours that have just been launched for this catalogue. So another really fabulous bundle. If you want to make things really simple, then one of our all-inclusive card kits is absolutely the way to go. So in this you get a box, you'll get this printed box, and inside you'll get card blanks. You get 15, makes 15 cards, so you'll get 3 each of these 5 different designs. You'll get the little stamp set, which you'll see just here. You get an ink spot. You get some dimensionals and glue dots to stick things on. You've got some little sequiny things there to stick on, some pretty envelopes. You've got some twine. You've got these bits that are all die cuts that you can then pop out. And you can see that you'll have the instructions that will tell you how to make these cards exactly as you see them just there. But obviously you can do all sorts of different things with them. You don't have to make them exactly as they are there. If you don't want to, you can change out sentiments, change out colours, change out which way the cards are facing, all sorts of variations you can make. But that is an all-inclusive kit. You get everything you need in that kit to create those 15 beautiful cards. It's just a question of picking up your kit and away you go. Great if you're going, if we get to go away on holiday anywhere, you just pick it up and take it with you. And that's just one of, there are other kits available in the bigger annual catalogue. And then on this back page here, you've got some of the sort of tools and things that you might want. You've got a paper trimmer, you've got a fabulous paper snips, scissors, you've got this stamping seal just here that we saw earlier. There's some glue dots and a Simply Chamois. A Simply Chamois is you wet it and you use it to clean up your stamps and things. If I show you my Simply Chamois, it doesn't look anything like that, but they do stain. But it doesn't matter, you just run them under the tap, wash them out, and then you just use the damp chamois just to clean your stamps. And it is a bit more environmentally friendly if you're a bit anxious about using lots of baby wipes because of the environmental impact, then a Simply Chamois is absolutely the way to go. So this is where you can be starting. This is your starter point. Obviously, you can be a really experienced stamper and still want all those stamp sets and things, goodies that are in that brochure. You don't have to just be beginning in order to enjoy those. But if you are just beginning and you're feeling a little overwhelmed by what do I need in order to just make some cards, where do I get started, then these little collections in here are a fantastic way to go. So if I can be of any help to you, do get in touch with me and I'll be more than happy to help. But that is our Make Beautiful Things starter brochure, and if you would like to make beautiful things, this is a good place to start.